Excellent. Back to reading Cicero, and I keep teasing you guys that there's going to be a prosopopoeia happening, and it actually happens from chapter 33 onwards. We're in chapter 32. He's still gossiping about Clodia in chapter 32. He's gonna get there, and there is definitely the everyone's favorite little badumch funny moment happening in chapter 32. Let's get into it. Sed intelligis pro tua praestanti prudentia, gnai domiti, cum hac sola rem esse nobis. But you understand, he's talking to a singular you. That is, he's talking to the head juror, the head of the what do you call it, the foreman of the jury, um, the residing judge. You understand on account of your outstanding wisdom, because of your outstanding sensibleness, Gnaeus Domitius, that our matter, the matter for us, rem nobis, is cum hac sola, with this woman alone. That with this woman alone is our matter, or our matter is with this woman alone. I've inserted woman because hac sola is feminine. Quae si saurum Caelio commadasse non dicit, si venena hoc, sibi paratesse non argut, petulanter facimus, si matrem familias secusquam matronarum sanctitas postulat nominamus. Oh, lots of cheekiness is happening here. If, and then quae is connecting relative, she, picking up on hac sola, this woman. If she doesn't say, if she denies that, if she stops saying that she, say, had lent gold to Caelius, and if she doesn't argue that poison was prepared to be used against her by this man, by Caelius, then, so if she doesn't claim this, because the reason why she's claiming this is she's claiming that she had a relationship with him, which is a bit dodgy, a bit gossipy. But if she doesn't say this, then we are petulanter facimus. We're doing rudely. We're behaving rudely. If we name, and she speaks in such elevated tones here. If we name a mother of the family, a mater familias. Mater familias is an ancient kind of term. It preserves an old form of the genitive case. Familias, long as, used to be the genitive ending for the first declension, but it's no longer the case in classical Latin. Mother of the family is the literal translation, but mater familias is kind of like untranslatable. If we name a mater familias, apart from what the sanctity, the holiness, the untouchedness of married women demands. So if we name, so like naming someone is kind of like naming and shaming. The underlying idea is like talk about by name. If we talk about a holy mater familias, a respectable mater familias, apart from the way that the holiness, the sanctity of married women demands, if we do that, then we're rude. So he's kind of overemphasizing that. I think it's a little bit humorous. Maybe other people don't. The idea is that he's got that unreal, a little bit of he's setting up a contrast to what he really thinks Clodia really is like. That he's pretending like, oh goodness, if she is a mater familias, then we're doing it wrong. But she's not like that, according to the characterization later. Sin, but if ista muliere remota, nec crimen ullum, nec opes ad oppugnandum Marcum Caelium illis relicuntur. Quid est aliud, quod nos patroni facere debeamus, nisi ut eos qui insectantur repellamus. But if with that woman removed, ablative absolute, when that woman is removed, neither any crime nor resources for attacking Marcus Caelius remain to those people, remain to the prosecution. So if when that woman is removed, those prosecutors don't have any remaining criminal charge nor resources for attacking Marcus Caelius, what else is there? What is left? What else is there which us patrons, we the patrons, the protectors of Caelius, ought to do? What else should we do? Except repel, drive back those who are pursuing him, those who are persecuting or prosecuting him. Quod quidem facerem vehementius nisi intercederent mihi inimicitiae cum istius mulieris viro, fratrem volui dicere, semper hic ero. Everyone's favorite little joke about incest. This indeed I would do more forcefully. I would do the task of repelling the prosecution more vigorously if and then if not is nisi, if the enmity, the hostilities didn't intercede for me, as in if I wasn't blocked by the hostilities with that woman's husband. Oh, I meant to say brother. I always make this mistake. The implication is Clodia and Clodius, brother and sister, were said to have had incestuous relations. A rumor that very odd one to spread around, and who knows if it was true. It doesn't matter if it was true. It's a rumor at this point, unconfirmable. So he says, yeah, I'd do this job more forcefully if the enmities of if I wasn't blocked by, if the enmities didn't intercede for me, if I wasn't blocked by hostilities with that woman's husband. I meant to say brother. I always make this mistake. Nunc agam modice nec longius progrediar, quam mea fides, et caus ipsa cogit. Now I will proceed. I wonder if he had to pause at that point. If there was laughter, then you'd go, now let's keep going, guys. Now I will proceed moderately, modice, in a measured manner. And I will not progress further. I won't advance further, further than mea fides, my good faith, as in my loyalty, my respectable integrity. What do you call it? My faith, my what do you say for fides? I'm just gonna say my faith. But the idea is good faith, trust, reasonableness when dealing with human beings. I won't proceed any further than my faith, and the case itself compels me. Let me double check. Did I have a better word for fides here? Responsibility. That also works there. Nec enim muliebris umquam inimicitias mihi gerendas putavi. For I didn't, this is quite gossipy, for I didn't think, nec enim putavi, that I would ever, ever the enmities of a woman, muliebris inimicitias, I guess that is on the end of muliebris is a long is accusative. That I never thought that enmities of a woman would be needing to be borne by me, as in I would need to bear the enmity of a woman. I never thought I'd have to be enemies with a woman. Praesertim cum ea quam omnes semper amicam omnium potiusquam cuiusquam inimicam putaverunt. Especially with her, with this woman whom everyone always thought of as the girlfriend or friend. Amica is friend, can also be girlfriend, and is the opposite idea to inimicitias. There's definitely a contrast there, what do you call it? An antithesis. I never thought I would have to put up with the eneminess, the hostility of a woman, especially with she whom everyone always thought of as a friend of everyone, everyone's friend or everyone's girlfriend. That's a bit of a slut shaming kind of thing. Everyone's girlfriend, rather than anyone's enemy, inimicam. Amicam and inimicam certainly form a great little pair of words there.